A little bit of an emergency. I can't get the generator started. It's so cold I can hardly talk. My lips are numb. We are cabin bound. I've got a new power system. I upgraded from lead, AGM, old school batteries. We're going to be spending 7 days. We're going to test it out. Basically do all the stuff that we normally do. When I say we, I mean me and the dog. All right, big upgrade here at the off-grid cabin. This could be the biggest game changer for me. So as mentioned, I've been using the old school AGM batteries, which has half the capacity of this bad boy. And really it only has a quarter of the capacity. With the old school AGM batteries, you can only use about 50% of the capacity. This is 2000 watts and you can use 100% of this, 100%. So I'm going to go through a few things. This isn't going to be a full-on specs video or anything, but I want to show you how I use it, the capabilities, and again, how I'm integrating it into my existing system. So you can charge off solar panels, obviously. You've got your 2 inputs on the back. You can also charge from a generator, which I'm doing, and it takes an hour, like 1 hour. That's by AC, by generator. It's crazy. Like, to me anyways, I know this technology has been around for a bit and other people are like, oh, big deal, but this to me, it's a big game changer. I don't have any panels hooked up to it right now. I got to run my wires a little bit more efficiently. So basically what I've been doing is just I run my generator for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and it's done. It's charged, and then I'm back to a full charge. And I barely have to do that. So I'm going to show you the different things that I'm charging around the cabin here and just show you how it's working for me. All right, what are we at here? 51%. I've got to go out and get some wood in here. It's going down to -18 tonight, which is just crazy. So every once in a while, I use the microwave. When I say every once in a while, like I used to use this maybe once every couple of years. But I've actually used this just because I have it now and it's convenient. I've also got these nice new lights that I just picked up off of Amazon. Never quite sure what you're gonna get in the mail from Amazon. With these Edison bulbs, which give off a nice glow. These twinkly lights are actually just on the AGM battery. I mentioned this in the last video. This is the most important thing for me. So again, if I come up here in the winter and there's, I either forget the power station or, I don't have it charged up right away, I've always got the AGM backup system because this puppy has got to get me through the night. I've got my laptop, I've got a monitor, a couple of Bluetooth speakers around, desk lamp. This wood stove has a built-in fan, so I also use that for power. I don't use it too often, but it really helps, especially when I first get to the cabin and make a fire. It really helps spread that heat around the cabin. I also have a video projector up here. People seem to like the screen. I like it. This is just a window blind, just a regular old $20 window blind, and it just does the job perfectly. And we've also got the fridge. Now, I'm not going to do too much talking with this because I'm going to be doing a separate video on this. This is a bit of a power hog. This is a 3-way fridge, which really should just be used on propane, but you can use, propane 12 volt or AC. It's winter time, so really I don't need to be using this. Just keep the stuff outside or in a cooler in the back room. I think somebody wants to go for a walkie, eh? Hey, bud? All right, good night, buddy. So it is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon the following day, and we are at 38%. Oh yeah, baby, winter is here. But so far, the EcoTub is just doing fine. My power requirements are, pretty low, pretty minimal. All right, this is the reason we came out here. I'm going to start the Jenny to top up the EcoTemp. Now, I've got solar panels out there, but they're snow covered and there's no sun to be heard of today. So I will be running this for 1 hour only one friggin' hour. Usually I run this for, you know, several hours a night, but not anymore. 1 hour and that EcoTemp will be topped right up. So I have the Honda 2000 generator. This is pretty much the best generator you can get if you're looking for a small portable one. I made the mistake of buying a couple of other ones before picking this up. Honestly, just do it if you need a generator. It's worth the bucks.
Thousands of years later.
A little bit of an emergency. I can't get the generator started. It's so cold I can hardly talk. My lips are numb. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I could not get the generator started worth a damn. And my EcoFlow is down to 17-18%. Here's a good reason, right here, a real world reason why it's good to have AGM batteries and keep my old system, because I will use that for my CPAP machine tonight. Now I did bring the generator inside to just warm it up a bit and see if I can just get it unfrozen and get it started again. But there is an excellent real world example of why it's good to have an integrated system. For me anyway, saved my butt tonight. That's for sure. I wasn't expecting that generator to fail on me. But you never know, we might be able to get it going still. All right, let's go warm up. Holy crap.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, good news. I got the generator going. I brought it into the cabin here and warmed it up for a couple of hours. So let's turn on the lights here. It's so funny. Now that I got extra power, I like to just have all the lights on. It just makes things cozy. It makes things cozy. Look at this. Look how bright everything is. I love it. I love it. Another thing I'm going to mention, you can see all my, I got about a 20-foot USB charging cord for one of my phones here. One of the things that I think EcoFlow could do a better job at, Blue Eddy, I noticed they have these hotspots on the top of their power stations where you can just throw your phone on top and let it charge. I would love that. Not a game changer where I wouldn't buy the thing because of that, but yeah, maybe on a future version, EcoFlow will tidy up. Okay, I wanted to give a little update on the EcoFlow. One of the things that I forgot to mention about this is the pass-through power. So as soon as the generator turned off, the power here in the cabin automatically switched over to the EcoFlow. And I love that because in the old days, last week when the generator turned off, I would have to go outside and switch my plugs around and, put a winter jacket on. And it was never something I enjoyed ever. And having this pass-through power where it just turns over on its own, that's almost worth the price on its own for me. So I just wanted to show you what it's drawing right now, which is almost nothing. So like I said, the generator just turned off a few minutes ago, so we're at 99%. And I've got 16 watts that are being used. So I'm going to turn on the wood stove fan. We'll see what kind of power it's drawing here. 77 watts. There you go. I'm somewhere between 21 and 22 hours I can run the fan. So the only other thing I'll use tonight is my sleep apnea machine. Nice sound sleep. closing out a week up here at the off-grid cabin, and put the Delta Pro to its through its paces. And I gotta say, I'm really liking it. Looking forward to doing some more videos and more you know, testing it out and seeing what I can and can't do with it in terms of power. But I'm pretty happy. I've, you know, said all along that my power needs are pretty darn simple up here, and I'd like to keep them that way. And this EcoFlow is just making things a little bit easier for me, a lot easier actually in some respects. And I really appreciate that. So if you have any comments, you know, I'd love to hear them. I'd love to hear different opinions, or, you know, hear what you're doing at your own property. Happy off-gridding, and hope you find some woods time of your own.